I look like a hot mess. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Q, back at it again with another video. And guys, I just want to welcome everyone back, all my loyal subscribers. Thank you so much for watching this video, for clicking on this video. And to anyone new, don't pass by, stick around, join the family if you have to. Like, comment and subscribe. And today we'll be talking about love. So I'm no expert, but I'll just try to drop some hints nyana here and there what I know, the little that I've learned and what I found out on my research on the topic. So guys, I'm trying something new. So I'll be doing my makeup. I don't know how to do makeup, I'm not a guru, but I'll be doing my makeup as we chat. So it's like a mini chit chat, get ready with me kind of thing. I'm not getting ready for anything, I just like doing makeup when I'm on my own. So since we're talking about love, I'll be loving myself while we talk about love. So stick around. And yeah, so what is love? I don't know what love is. According to the internet, according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, it's Merriam, not Merriam. According to the Merriam-Webster definition, love is a strong affection for another. So it's a strong affection for someone else, arising out of kinship or personal ties. Or it could be, well, the second meaning could be attraction based on sexual desire, affection, and tenderness felt by lovers. So according to that definition, it's just having these strong feelings. From what I'm drawing from it, it's having strong feelings of affection towards someone. We're talking about love for people here. That's what I'm talking about anyway. Love to people. I'm not talking about loving music or anything, just like love, like interpersonal love. So basically we've grown up being told that love makes the world go round. You know, love is just this wonderful feeling and floating on clouds and whatever. But I've just been thinking about it of late, since we're in February, the month of love and everything. Guys, I keep doing this, like I don't do this anymore. Millennials, catch up. Anyway, so I feel like love is just this thing that has been so misconstrued. The same way people like throw out the word narcissism, and they throw out the word I don't know, like people like throwing out terms in jail. So like I feel like love is one of those words, like, oh, I love pizza, oh, I love him. Like, how do you even know that it's actually real love? Because it's been so blended with so many lies. So that's what I'm trying to find out. And basically, oh sorry, so I'm about to do my brows. I'm very horrible at doing brows, so I'll be looking here, guys. So it doesn't mean that we're still not talking. It's, you know. So it's this, love is basically this thing that people kill for. Like, people can kill for love, what they deem to be love. People can do all sorts of things for love, you know. People play around with love. I feel like in our society today, we really play around with the word love. We play around with what we think love should be. We play around with basically, we just like don't even take it seriously anymore. And I'm trying to get to a place where I can truly like get the true meaning of what love is and actually be intentional with what love is. And I'm hoping you guys are gonna join me on this journey. In the same vein that people paint love as this positive thing, I feel like what people deem love has just really, it's a 50-50, you know. It could be like the worst thing to ever happen to you, it could be the best thing to ever happen to you. But me personally, I feel like real love is the best thing that could ever happen to you. And I'm not just talking about like romantic love, I'm talking about just love between people. If it's genuine, if it's real, you know, it's one of the best things that could ever happen to you. I mean, loving your parents, loving your siblings, your family, loving your friends. People don't talk about love between friends much, but you know, even that can get distorted. These are all types of love that can get distorted. I did a bit of research and I found that, you know, well, a study was done. I'll just attach for you people who love statistics, but basically I'll just attach where they talk about, like, in the study that they did, roughly 60% of people said they were actually in happy relationships. This is like romantic kind of love. And you know, where's the other 40%? We live in a world where, like, the way we love each other is changing, you know, like we live in a world of technology, and nowadays, like, it's so rare. I was telling the people around me that ever since I moved to Nhlangano, like, the people in Nhlangano are built different. In Manzini, you can get there and you just spend your whole week, like, without any guy, like, trying to make a move on you. Like, it doesn't happen in Manzini for me anymore. It used to happen when I used to, maybe it's because I don't walk much anymore, like I drive around most of the time. So yeah, like, even when I'm walking around, like, you find a man approaching you and stuff, and it's insane to me when I think about it. Like, it's really crazy to me. Guys, don't judge my makeup, please. I'm just applying a bit of contour. What is this? This is I think this is concealer, sorry, not contour. Yeah, so the way the world is now, we don't really like shella people. What is shella? We don't like raise people up live anymore. It's like online, sliding into DMs, online dating. Apparently there's even Tinder here in Swaziland, you guys. You know, and it's like, I feel like Tinder in Swaziland is wild, because, like, you might meet, like, your friend, your brother or your sister on Tinder, like, or your cousin or something. Like, it's that bad in Swaziland. It's a very small country. Eswatini, excuse me. Yeah, so as I was saying, like, the picture of, like, traditional dating, traditional, like, riz, like seeing a cute girl and asking her out, that doesn't really happen anymore, except in Nhlangano, you know. Yeah, so I feel like another study that I read about says that apparently a majority of people who do online dating, well, in that study, might be different for you, but in that study they found that a lot of them admitted to being lonely. So I don't know if they do the dating for the loneliness, or they do the dating for online dating for, I don't know, or they get lonely because of online dating. I'm not quite sure. There are very few relationships, there are very few examples of relationships, long-lasting relationships, you know. There are very few examples of, like, you know, the way my mom and dad used to do it, the way Koko and Mkulu used to be, you know. That's just not how it works anymore. It's actually daunting when you think about how there are so many counterfeits to love now, and, like, are you ever gonna find the one? And also the way you love, like, your non-romantic relationships, like, even they have been distorted, you know. Like, loving your child is no longer about disciplining them. They used to beat us and tell us that they love us. Like, they'd beat you, then 5 minutes after beating you, you'd be sitting on mom's lap and she'd be like, oh, I did this because I love you. You know. So I'm using the same concealer for my under eyes. Yeah, I saw this on TV. I never do this when I'm doing my actual makeup. This is like a full face of makeup, you guys. It's literally what I watch. Yeah, so in my search for the definition of love, of what love truly is, my search led me to, like, you know, that popular Greek meaning of what love actually is. And there's like 8 different forms or categories of love according to the Greek people. Okay, so the first type is called eros, and eros is like the sexual kind of love, like sexual passion, basically, where you, like, a man loves, when a man loves a woman type of love, where you basically see two people who are sexually attracted to each other. So it's basically sexual this is looking kind of weird. Anyway, so it's basically sexual passion, and with that you see it's being peddled. It's the most popular kind of love. It's the most popularized, the stuff that they sing about in like R&B and all that stuff, you know, the one that we know, you know, the one that we're used to. And I personally don't think it's a bad thing. Obviously none of these are bad kinds of love. They're natural in their own element, you know what I mean? Yeah, but it's been misconstrued and people use it to abuse other people. Okay, so the second kind of love is called philia, and philia is a deep friendship. This is like besties upon besties. Like if it's the love that you share with your best friend, with like your childhood friend, you know, it's a kind of love where it's just like mostly platonic. You know, the love that you share with your siblings as well. I believe, like, if you get along with your siblings, I feel like that's the kind of love you'd probably share with them. It's just a pure, you know, you're not looking for anything in return. Like I said, a platonic kind of love. Then the next kind of love is called ludus. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I'm sorry, Greek people, for butchering your language. But basically ludus is the kind of love where it's like a playful kind of love. I don't know what playful love is. Like, am I not like playing with someone's heart or anything, but it's like kind of love where you're able to play with your person and whatever I feel like eros and philia has elements of ludus in it, you know what I mean? Like you can love your partner and then like be playful with them, you know, you're free, your inner child comes out when you're with this person, you know. The next kind of love is agape love. That's at God level, my boy. Like that's God level kind of love. And that kind of love is like pure. It's like love for everyone, and it was popularized by us Christians, you know, where it's like it's just the love that God has. It's unconditional, doesn't matter what you do, you know. And like I said, like everything, you can get abused, you know. So it's just that kind of love. I don't know if humans are actually capable of unconditional love. That's what I think. You might think otherwise. Comment down below if you think you're capable of agape love. I really don't think humans are capable of it, because if someone does something to you, people disown their own parents, their own children. If I can disown my own like parents, then who are you? You know? Moving on to the next kind of love, it's called pragma love. Pragma love is like long-standing love. A lot of these are like subsidiaries, I think. So eros love can be like agape love. I don't think eros love can be but like eros love can be like pragma, which is long-standing love. It's like something that stood the test of time. Like this involves like patience, you know, like tolerating many things, you know, taking the person as they are. Like you really don't like you really took this person at face value, hey, like, and you're patient, you're like ready to take on their shenanigans, you know what I mean? And then there's philosia kind of love. Basically philosia kind of love is the love of the self. It's self-love. I'm also using this thing. I bought this in Lusaka, so Zambia, if this is fake, it's all on you. Anyway, you see it's got some fall colors on it, so just like a nice brown eye, basically. I got this because it's got this like very dark brown. Anyways, so we're on philosia kind of love. This is the kind of love where, bro, like you literally know your story, you know what you want, you know. And then the next kind of love is storge. Ooh. The pronunciations, Shem, I don't think I'm doing the pronunciations any justice. It's storge kind of love. Storge, basically it's family love. That's like mommy, daddy, brother, sister, you know, type of thing. We're a family. I love you guys. Come on. And then the last one is insane. It's the only one out of the 8 that I think is like the absolute worst. like the absolute worst. And it's called mania kind of love, like obsessive love. Some of y'all are in mania, like some of y'all just like exhibit a lot of mania kind of love. And sorry to this man and sorry to this girl if you're that kind of person where when you can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't sleep anymore. That's the kind of love. Like, why are you losing sleep over this person, bro? Like, unless something bad has happened, why are you losing sleep? Like, I don't understand. I can never understand it. Maybe I haven't laughed. Maybe I'm yet to laugh, you know? Is it love if someone is like literally obsessed with you? Can you still call it love? I don't think that's like my definition of love, you know? I have heard what they say love is, what the world says love is, but what matters to me is the Bible definition. And before you go like, oh, there she goes, like, I feel like the Bible definition is the most romantic version like ever. I don't care what anyone says. My boy Paul was spitting bars on bars. Do you understand? Like, so according to Paul, when he writes to the Corinthians, he says, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs, love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth, and it always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. So, wow, it's actually quite a mouthful, you know. It's like a whole long list of things what love is. Can you really say you love someone when you don't do these things for them, you know? Like, can you really say you love someone when you quickly lose your patience for that person, you know? If they do something small for you, like, that's it, you know? You say you love your friend, but like they're getting married next week and Wenanje, like, it's chai for you. I'm applying blush, by the way. Wenanje, like, you can't see your friend succeed. It always has to be about you all the time, you know. Do you really love them if you are envious of them, you know? Can you really say you love someone if you boast, like you're always boasting about your achievements in front of them? You're always boasting, I made you, I'm the one who brought you here, you know, without me you're nothing. Like, nje wendani, what are you doing? Do you even love this person, you know? Are you even, what are you trying to do? You love them really if you are proud. Like, babe has upset you and for you it's game over. When you're proud, you allow the fight to go on for a month. Like, are you really loving to that person if you dishonor them? Like, you know, like your wife, you had an argument with your wife, and this happens a lot in African families, and apparently in Indian families. When I watch those Indian movies, and you watch an Indian movie and you see like the husband and the wife have an argument, and then it just like, for some reason, everyone walks into the room and joins the fight instead of standing with your wife. Now that you're with, like, you see your family members around, what you're gonna do now is gonna take the side of like your family. Like, you're not supposed to be a unit in front of everyone, but when you're not doing that anymore. Personally, I don't think that's how love is supposed to look. Personally, this is just a personal opinion, and also the Bible doesn't think so. So what are you gonna say? I feel like if you're gonna be the kind of person who is self-seeking, like you enter this relationship nowadays, people enter into transactional relationships, and I'm going in there because I want to smash, I'm going in there because I want money from this person, I'm going in there because I want the status that this person brings. Then what are we doing, you know? Oh, I forgot to kanto. Don't think you're buff because you're wearing kanto. I look like I'm looking crazy. I'm looking crazy. Like, you see what I mean? Like, I feel like really the Bible definition is the most romantic. The Bible definition is the most concise. The Bible definition of what love is supposed to be is the most accurate for me. Like, I feel like if you have all these things, if you can put your name into any one of these, then you're definitely, you love that person. If you can tick all these boxes about the person, like when it comes to my brother, I'm patient, I'm kind, and you know, like all that stuff is basically like the ingredients of what love is supposed to be. I don't know if this is what baking is. I've even forgotten what baking looks like, honestly. If you're easily angered, like your partner does something small, they make a joke with you, and as soon as they make that joke, like when you're already like off. When you're always keeping record of wrongs. Ladies, we always keep record of wrongs. I don't know why. Something that happened in 2020. Remember during COVID when you did this? We're gonna bring it up. Like, are you really loving on your man if you're doing that? Do you really love your friend if you keep bringing these things up? You know, if something goes wrong, like yeah, I caught you, I knew you were talking to someone else. Like, you're always trying to one up your person, you're always trying to one up your friend, you're always trying to one up your sibling. Like, we need to change, you guys. These are not the things we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be rejoicing with the truth. Like, you need to rejoice with the truth. You need to like always fight for what's right in your relationship. You need to always fight for truth, you know. You always protect. She attack, she protect, you know. Like, you're supposed to protect your person by all costs. Protect your love at all costs. Don't just let anything be able to attack your love and get away with it. You know what I mean? You need to always trust. If you want to always trust someone, then you should be trustworthy yourself. You can't just like let your standards be low. Which is why I say, like, agape love, we are far from agape love, you guys. Like, we are so far from agape love, because I mean, you're supposed to do this unconditionally. You're supposed to trust indiscriminately, but how are you going to trust someone when they're not trustworthy, when you're not trustworthy yourself, you know? And love always hopes. We're supposed to always have hope, you know. You always hope for the best. You always hope for better things to come. You always hope for you guys to like reach newer heights. You always hope for, you know, the best outcome. Guys, I just realized I forgot this. Like, I'm not putting lashes on because I can't. I just don't know how to. My lashes are too curly. This makeup, this is not a tutorial by the way, this makeup video is all over the place. Yeah, I know I look crazy, but I'm about to be back. Let me go finish this look and glam, and then I'll finish the video looking glam. Okay guys, so I'm back. This is the final look, but I think I look snatched. My mirror says I look snatched. Okay, anyway, so basically, to cut this short, to me, love is all these things. Love is putting the next person forward more than anything, and to always have hope, to never give up in the next person and in what that relationship entails to you. If you really love someone, you're gonna try your best to see the best in that person and to be the best version of yourself for them. And the last point on this is that love perseveres. That's the last point on the Bible verse, and to me that is just like something mind-blowing, because I mean, we're trying to get to a place where we don't just divorce after like a month into the marriage. We do that because we feel like, no, I can't stand this person's nonsense, and I must stop trying to be the best person for this person, to be the best version of myself for this person. So if you really love someone, you're gonna do your best, and that's my take on love. And that's why I always say the Bible's version of love is the most important version, and it's the most romantic version, and it's the most concise version, and it goes into all 8 kind of love. If you are, except for Mania's like not even love in my book. Sorry, read people, that's not love. I'm hoping you guys are gonna find love in this coming month. Valentine is coming. Hey, where is your boyfriend? Your mates are getting flowers. I don't know about you guys, I don't think I haven't gotten flowers in a while. Only my friends give me flowers. Only my friends give me flowers. Thanks, shout out to my friends. Love you guys so much. But basically, going into this month of love, I really hope you guys consider what love truly is and don't just pick someone for transactional love. Don't just pick someone because you think they have something to offer you, or you just want to like use them in this month and get over with. And also to give you a chance to appreciate your other non-romantic relationships. Show them some love. Show your friends love. Show your colleagues love. Just show everyone around you love. You know, love never fails. Like we said, love perseveres. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video like as much as I have. I've really enjoyed myself, and I've just been showing myself some philosophy kind of love, self-love, you know. Ladies, it's okay to do your makeup even when you're not going anywhere. I'm sorry to sweat. Anyway, just comment down below what you think of the video, what you think love is, what your definition of love is, what kind of relationships are you willing to nurture this coming month of February, well, in the month that we're in already. And just let me know your overall thoughts down in the comments below. Please subscribe, like show me some agape love, and just hit that subscribe button right here. Just let it be unconditional for once in your life. Just show me love, you know. And don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, show it to everyone. And please don't judge my look. Guys, out of 10, it's giving like maybe 7, 6, 7, yana, you know. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys on my next video. I'll definitely be doing a series this coming February. This whole of February, the videos I'll be making will be about love. So today was about the philosophy kind of love, loving yourself, and just like having a conversation by yourself in your room. So the videos I'll be releasing this month about that, and I was inspired by this video right here of my parents' love story. So I hope you guys really enjoy this, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.